Hey, Fat Tony, is this thing on? Come on, Fat Tony, talk to me. Is this thing on? Oh, thank you there, Fat Tony. Hey, welcome to Tom's River Metal Detecting Pager, where we walk and talk all things metal detecting. As your metal detecting life coach, yes, life coach, we will inform you on the most up-to-date metal detecting news and how everyday life is intertwined with metal detecting. All while broadcasting from the social club, where the food and drinks are great and diverse community works together for a common goal. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Donny. What's going on in your neck of the metal detecting woods? Our favorite KellyCo phone holder. We think it's great. Do you know why we call it a phone holder? We'll get there right to the point here. I mean, the boys, TomsRiverBoys, are out there metal detecting, you know. We do our best. Right, Fat Tony? You like when we go metal detecting, huh? Yeah, thank you there, Fat Tony. Let me say, we try doing our best with metal detecting, but hey, we try. We do what we do. That's the problem here. Come on. Yeah, we're just getting ready for lunch here at the social club here. We find a lot of phones. Besides finding trash, and sometimes human trash, and we deal with that. We find a lot of phones. We have a specific pouch for all our phones. It's the KellyCo Finders pouch. But let me go back up here. That's where we put them. We got a lot of stuff from KellyCo. KellyCo.com, you might have. We'll put a link down below. Yeah, do that, whatever, subscribe, chat, whatever, yada, yada, yada. If you want to, I don't care. Come on. We come across a lot of phones, and a lot of times we come across some strange people that are looking to reacquire their phone on their terms, not on our terms. This is our terms. I'll tell you our terms with a cell phone here. You ready for this one? Okay. We give it to the local law enforcement, and nobody takes it from us unless you are local law enforcement. Either we drop it off to you, bring it to a local parks area, maybe if they're up the food chain quite a bit. Okay, but either which way, we go and give it to local law enforcement. We hang on to that phone. We have custody of that phone until we give it to the local law enforcement. A lot of reasons why. Anybody can come up to you and go, yeah, I lost my phone. Oh, here's your phone. Great. It's not their phone. That's a problem. Now, if they got to go to local law enforcement and inquire about their phone, if it's not their phone, they're not going to show up. If they got anything in the background that might be questionable, they'll be dealt with then. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a crazy world we live in these days, I have to admit. And that's kind of sad in a way, but we got to think that way. We had a situation where once three punks decided to try to aggressively get an acquired piece of communication device from Uncle Tony. I guess maybe let's step back a bit. If you see a bunch of guys in three-piece suits and leather shoes, metal detecting, do you get aggressive with them? No, you don't. You shouldn't. That's how we metal detect. Cousin Tony, the full-figure freak, he took care of those boys. He counseled them. Okay, he counseled them. And Cousin Nino, full-figure freak, man, thank you. He counseled them, and Cousin Nino said, he hates dealing with people like that. But you know what? He has to every now and then. You don't have any punks coming up to a man, an older man in a suit, three-piece suit, metal detecting, demanding a phone back in front of his car. That's a problem. You be respectful. Say, sir, I lost a phone. By any chance, did you all find a phone? Could be yes, it could be no. If not, he'd probably be told to go to local law enforcement and go check there. And in return, guess what? We're going to drop that phone off because we know it's his. So it could be his. That's fine. We deal with that. But there are a lot of people out there got little apps and devices in their phone that they think that it's their phone and they're going to get it any means necessary. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are. You want to drop that phone off at that local law enforcement? Let somebody with an attitude coming up to the local law enforcement and see how far that gets them. That kind of stops a lot of things. That's kind of funny in a way too. Do that ever. Open your door up to strangers to your house. I don't care who they are. I don't care what you think. I don't care. Hey, you know what? I feel safe. I live in a great neighborhood. You don't do that. Especially if you think you might have something that somebody's looking for. They could probably turn that phone on, find out where it is, and start banging on doors. That's not good. Right, Tony? You know, it's sad. Yeah, it can be a lot of laughter, if the TomsRiverBoys are on the other side of that door and you got some punk running his mouth. Doesn't understand what the word respect is. All right? Let me back up here. We don't like any confrontation. We don't want any confrontation. We don't have nothing to do with that. That's why we drop our phones off. Okay, we find the phone, we put it in our KellyCo pouch, we'll put a link down below. Perfect size for it. We find other stuff, we throw it in there. And then we go to the local law enforcement and deal with that over there. That's just how the TomsRiverBoys roll. We do our best, take care of the community. But, we also demand some respect here. Just like I demand, I would hope someone would demand respect coming from somebody else. If we walk up to somebody, we're going to be respectful to that person until it's time not to be respectful. But we're respectful first. We put out our hand, we shake the hand, good firm handshake. That's how you take care of business, like gentlemen. These kids these days have to run in a milk. They think they can run their mouth and get away with it until cousin Nino has to counsel them. And all of a sudden, things change real fast, and they start questioning why they ran their mouth. And that's not good. We don't like that. But that's our quick tip for today, all right? Any cell phones. I don't care what it is. You drop it off at the local law enforcement. Let them come look for it. You want to leave your name, you leave your name. You do your good deed for the day. You helped somebody out somehow. All right? Hey, man, it's that time of the show again here that we got to call it quits. But I say thank you for listening to us. Thank you for all the emails we get. Mamma mia. It's nice and we're shocked. We're shocked that a bunch of guys from Toms River, okay, the TomsRiverBoys, all right, they're getting all this love from everybody over here. But we appreciate that. Okay, go check out down below our description, and you be safe out there. Okay, and remember our tip for today, man. Don't ever hand out someone's cell phone, and don't be coerced. Don't feel intimidated. You don't got to go and walk around and answer questions to people you don't even know. You just tell them no. You don't know what you're talking about. What do they walk away, get in your car, and get the hell out of there? I don't know, out of there, I should say. And drop it off at the local law enforcement and inform them of the punk who tried punking you. Okay, you got it there. Ciao. Come on, Tiny Maria. We got some food coming, huh?